Innate and adaptive. The human body is always surrounded by antigens. Antigens can be anything: microorganisms, bacteria, virus, dust particles. Anything that doesn't belong to our body is known as antigen. Now, the body has a specific property and a power to respond to those antigens by killing them in various ways. Such a power is known as immunity. And that power helps the body to resist itself from many kind of diseases. Such a power, such an immunity is provided by immune system of body. Immune system, immunity is divided into two. There are two types of immunity: innate immunity and adaptive. Innate immunity is the immunity which is always present within the body since its birth. It is immediate, non-specific. Non-specific means it can kill any kind of bacteria and virus. It can react on any kind of bacteria, virus, or any kind of antigen. It acts as a first line of defense. Whatever antigen is entering our body has to cross through the innate immunity first in order to damage the body, and hence it is known as innate immunity. Adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is highly specific. That means it can kill only specific type of antigens. It is designed in such a way that it can kill only few type of antigens and very specific. It gives late response. Even though the response is late, it gives the excellent one. It stores the memory in such a way that next time the antigen is entering the body, it tries to prepare itself and doesn't harm the body and kills the antigen. The body is not harmed the next time. And hence, the adaptive immunity is highly specific and excellent. What all are included in innate immunity? Physical barriers and cells. As you all know, barriers are something that won't allow to pass anything through it. So, physical barriers are the barriers of the body which won't allow any kind of antigen enter through it. And those barriers are skin, mucus, sweat, tears, and gastric juice. If in case these barriers are not protecting the body, now if in case the antigens pass the physical barriers, there are cells in our blood which will try to protect the human body from those antigens, and those cells are monocytes, natural killer cells, macrophages, eosinophils, dendritic cells, and basophils. Now let's see the second type of immunity known as adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is of two types, active and passive. Passive again is of two types, natural and artificial. Let's see the active adaptive immunity now. What is active adaptive immunity? It comes into action when the antigen is exposed to the body for the first time. And the example for it is vaccination. Vaccination is when the antigen is exposed to the body for the first time. It gives a kind of immunity. That immunity is having a memory. It stores the memory of the antigen so that next time when that antigen is trying to enter the body, it will kill the antigen without damaging the body. This comes under active adaptive immunity. Now let's see the passive adaptive immunity. There are two types, as I already discussed, natural and artificial. Natural is the immunity which is provided to the body in the form of in the form of antibodies which come from other individual. If we take antibodies from other individual and then give it to the human body, that is known as natural. And if we have synthesized those antibodies in the lab and then we introduce in the host, that comes under artificial. The name itself suggests. Natural, which comes from other individual. Artificial, which are synthesized outside the body. This is all about innate and adaptive immunity. Thank you. Please like and subscribe our video.